Hello and welcome on this new midweek analysis video from Xtreme Trader. This is Salah speaking. So actually guys, the reason behind this video right now on Monday is because almost all of the signals have reached already the take profit levels, but of course none of them were triggered, and of course we cannot just keep the signals running like this. We have to update you guys to tell you what happened so far. Even the premium group, actually, my friends, done very well today. 100% of the signals which we have seen today went in profit, as you can see. So we started this week with 100% of profit so far, and all of the signals running in profit, and of course that is very, very satisfying, and I'm very happy for the results. As you can see, USDCHF, CAD GPY, all of them actually running in profit. So excellent week, excellent beginning for Xtreme Trader, and I'm very happy for it. I think we have made today in the premium alone more than 120 pips of profit, which is really amazing, guys. Anyway, let's now see what we can do in the weekly signals, and let's now begin with the Euro USD. So actually, as you can see, my friends, the first thing that we can see right here is the pattern happened right here on the daily chart. So we had right here this strong bearish breakout candle, which has actually made the breakout from that level of a support right here. Now, if this daily candle gonna close like this below this level of a support, then tomorrow, Tuesday, we can actually expect from the market to rise again, retesting the broken level of a support, and that resistance right here at 1.02807 is most likely gonna be respected. Now, let's just dig deeper in it. Let's just go to the 4-hour time frame. Perfect. Now on the 4-hour time frame, we can notice that actually, let me just delete this signal, and let's see now, my friends, how we can handle the next one. So as you can see right here, we're having a previous level of a resistance which has already become a support. Now keep in mind that this daily candle right here still has about 6 hours 34 minutes for the closure, which means it has actually about enough time to make another 4 right here to retest that level of a new resistance, the previous resistance, to create a new support, which is going to be, by the way, support number 2, since right here we already have support number 1. Now we just have to wait for the market to rise again, retesting that level of a broken support level, and from that point I think we can start shorting the market. Still, we need to go deeper. Let's now go to the 1-hour time frame. Perfect. Now on the 1-hour time frame, what we can see right here, this is the previous level of a support, exactly right here, there. And as you can see, my friends, it has already become a first attempt of a support, exactly right there at 1.02740. This was right here. These 2 wicks right here represents this resistance number 1, which means we have to wait for the market to rise again to reach the same level to create the second attempt of the resistance, and afterwards we can start shorting the Euro USD. And if we scroll to the left side right now, let me just scroll to the left more, and check this out, guys. So this is perfect. This is really so accurate, guys. Check this out. So we can see here the real level of a resistance, a perfect reversal has occurred right there, and this was of course a real level of a resistance as well. Meanwhile, we had here the false breakout, which has been respected again immediately after the appearance of that fake breakout, which makes this level 1.02 740, very strong level to start shorting the Euro USD. Another way to confirm this signal is by drawing here the resistance trend line, just like that. Let me just draw it here, and all I'm going to do, my friends, right now is simply drag the very same line which I have drawn here and place it right there, right on the nearest support trend line. Now pay attention, we're having here support trend line, fake breakout, and then these 2 candles right there represents the second attempt of a support trend line, which was previously also a resistance trend line and also a support trend line. What I just did right now in front of you is a strategy called the magic of trend lines. That's actually a strategy you can find on my channel for free. Just look up, guys, the magic of trend lines, part number 1 and part number 2. However, we still have to wait for the Euro USD to rise for about 27 pips before we can start shorting it. Now, moving back to the daily chart so we can actually identify our take profit levels. Now, for the take profit level, most likely the market is going to continue the fall till it reaches at least that level of a real level of a support at 1.01433, which means we can actually expect to make about 127 pips profit from the signal against the safe zone shouldn't be ranging actually higher than this level of a resistance right here at 1.03248, which means the safe zone is ranging for about 50 pips only against 127 pips of profit. Let's now move to the pound USD. Alright, so as we can see, my friends, the pound USD has already reached the take profit level, the take profit level. So we cannot really keep this signal anymore. Guys, I forgot to say before analyzing the pound USD, please don't forget to hit the like button right now and subscribe to the channel, and of course share the video. So by looking at the pound USD, if we move right now to the daily chart, we can notice here something, guys. That price action which I told you about last Saturday, and it is still holding the pressure to to push the market to go at the opposite direction, which is of course the bearish. So most likely the market is indeed gonna continue the fall. I'm telling you guys, there is a strong I mean, I don't know how to say it actually, but this candle really has a strong impact on the market. Once it appears on the resistance level, it really confirms a bearish reversal. And the daily candle, which we are having right now, is also confirming the bearish reversal, since we can see right here that we had also a support trend line, and seems to me like the market is indeed breaking out from that level of a support trend line. That being said, we just have to confirm that on the left side we're having also a broken level of a strong resistance, and that can be seen exactly right there at 1.18530. We can notice here, my friends, this very strong level of a real resistance, which has also become a real level of a support, and then we can see here the fake breakout, and then immediately the market broke out from that level of a real resistance. Now, how can we confirm if this indeed a strong level? All we need to do is just scroll to the left to find the history. How did the market react to this level? And as we can see, the market indeed back in August 23 has actually formed multiple attempts on that level of a real resistance, which means it's a strong level. It wasn't strong as a support, as we can see. It was much stronger as a resistance. Let me scroll more to the left to find out how the market reacted to this level in the history of it. So far we cannot find anything at all. Yes, indeed. Back in March 20, we can see the market has also respected that level as a real resistance, which makes 1.18530 is a good level to start shorting the pound USD. We have to wait for the market to rise for about 40 pips before we can start shorting it. Another way to confirm this is by simply draw here a support trend line just like that, and actually maybe like that even. I'm just trying to find out the best entries, guys. I don't think we can use actually support trend lines on this level. This fake breakout right here is really annoying, and it's actually disturbing the analysis. Anyway, selling right there at 1.18530 is going to be ideal in my opinion, aiming the lowest level of a nearest support at 1.17083, which means we are aiming approximately 145 pips profit from the signal against a safe zone, which shouldn't be ranging higher than this level of a real resistance right there at 1.19289, which means the safe zone is ranging for about 76 pips against 143 pips of profit. Moving now to the AUDUSD. Guys, again, please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel, and of course share the video. So again, AUDUSD, my friends, is still falling and almost there at the take profit level. So what can we expect next with this pair? Let me just tell you something. If we move right now to the daily chart, however, that price action is very strong for one reason. It actually has made the breakout from that level of a support at 0.66777. That was supposedly to become a new support level, but as you can see, the market did not respect that level as a new support, but it actually went in the opposite direction and just immediately broke out from that level, which means this level as a support is weak. So most likely, the AUDUSD is indeed going to continue the fall till it reaches that level of the nearest resistance to the bullish breakout candle right there, which means the AUDUSD still has about 87 pips more to go. So the question is where exactly we can start shorting the pair. By judging the daily charts, we can see clearly right here a resistance at 0.66548. Pay attention. This was, my friends, a real level of a resistance. It became a bullish. Actually, it has been broken out with this bullish breakout candle. And right there, we can see the bearish breakout from that level. So let's now zoom in to the 4-hour time frame to see the difference. Interesting. Now we can see the same level of the real resistance has also become a support, a fake breakout, and instantly breaking out from that level, which means we can actually expect from the market to rise again for about 48 pips before we can start shorting at 0.66548, and from that point onward we can start shorting the pair, hoping for it to continue the fall till it reaches that level of a previous resistance. But wait, there's more. If we draw here a resistance trend line just like that, perfect. We can see, my friends, that the market is most likely gonna be respecting that level of a resistance trend line. So therefore, if it reaches that level, it's gonna be creating the resistance trend line number 3, which also confirms the reversal. And of course, we can start shorting exactly right here. But I highly prefer to wait for some price action that confirms a reversal before you proceed selling the pair. I mean, don't rush to start selling right here. I know we are always aiming the zero drawdowns, but still, if you want to have a very accurate entry and also a safe trade, I highly recommend you guys to wait for the price action that confirms that the market is indeed gonna continue the fall after touching this level of a resistance trend line. However, if that happens, we can actually expect to make about 130 pips profit from the signal against the safe zone. Actually shouldn't be ranging higher than this level of a resistance right here, which means the safe zone is ranging for about 54 pips only against 132 pips of profit. Moving now to the USDCAD. Alright, so of course the USDCAD signal has already hit the take profit level, but of course did not trigger our buy area. So now what's next with the USDCAD? In my opinion, it's very obvious for me that we are going to start buying the pair exactly right there at that level of a previous real level of a support at 1.34270. We can see that the market has already formed here a real level of a strong support, which has been, my friends, breaking out from with this strong bearish breakout candle. Then the market has actually failed to create even one single attempt of a resistance. Not even one single attempt. We immediately had here a bearish breakout candle, which has been followed later with that bullish breakout candle, which means we can actually expect right now, upon the pressure from that support right here at 1.34722, for the market to make a pullback, and that real level of a support is most likely gonna be respected, and the market is gonna make the bullish reversal. Another way to confirm this is by using the trend lines, and all I'm going to do is simply draw here a support trend line from this lower low to this higher low. Check this out. So right now, we can see that the market has already formed here a support trend line and, of course, not a single resistance trend line, which means we have to expect from the market to fall again right here. That support trend line is most likely going to be respected again. I think it's a very clear and straightforward analysis for the USDCAD. However, if we do that, we will be aiming the highest level of a resistance at 1.35615, which means we can actually expect to make about 133 pips profit from the signal against a safe zone, which shouldn't be ranging actually much pips lower than this level of a support at 1.33763, which means the safe zone is ranging for about 51 pips only against 132 pips of profit. Moving now to the USDJPY. Alright, so again, USDCHF signal was also one of those which hit the take profit level, but of course did not trigger our buy area. What's next with this pair? In my opinion, guys, we have to wait for some time for this signal to be completed, because very similar to the USDCAD, we are having here a very strong key support level at 140.870. Now, let me just tell you something. If we see here a reversal occurred, and if we see the market actually we're having here a previous resistance, we can actually expect from the market upon the pressure from that resistance to make a pullback. However, if the market reversed right on that level of a previous support and respected that level, that's gonna be awesome news, because we will be ending up with an inverted head and shoulders pattern, which means we can actually keep the USDJPY running for long time till it reaches that level of a key support level right here at 145.265, which means we can actually expect 450 pips profit from the signal. However, there is no way that I'm sending you a signal with this much of pips because it's just not realistic. So let me just tell you something right here. We will just have to wait for the USDJPY to fall for about 70 pips before we can start buying it. There is no doubt, in my opinion, that buying the USDJPY at that level of a support and a safe zone that shouldn't actually be ranging lower than this level of a support is actually going to be a good signal. However, the take profit level is going to be placed just right there. Now, why right here? Because we're having here a support level. In my opinion, guys, especially that we are on the 4-hour time frame, every single candle represents a support and a resistance. And if we move to the 15-minute time frame, we will see here a lot of patterns and a lot of reversals and a lot of movements. So many waves happened right here. But however, once we see such pattern right here, or this price action on the 4-hour time frame, usually that indicates for a support. And of course, if we go now to the 5-minute time frame or 15-minute time frame, we will see here a strong support level. However, that bearish candle is actually very strong and represents the breakout from that level of a support, which means the USDJPY, in my opinion, is gonna make a pullback right here and then gonna continue the rise at least to reach that level of a previous support, and then it's gonna actually create the new resistance, which means we can actually expect 230 pips profit from the signal against 94 pips profit of a safe zone. Moving now to the USDCHF. Alright, USDCHF actually looks like copy paste from the USDJPY. The charts are very, very similar. So therefore, we are going to most likely buy the USDCHF. The question is from where? So let me just tell you something, guys. In this scenario, we will be forced actually to use the support trend lines. However, before that, we have to make sure that you guys have already clicked the hit the like button and subscribed to the channel. Otherwise, I will have to stop right here. So again, please, I will give you 1 second to hit the like button and of course, click on the subscribe button and share the video if you want. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Assuming that you already hit the like button, and it really, guys, means a lot to me. So again, if we want to look right here on the 4-hour time frame on the USDCHF, look at this support zone right here. The question is, where is the nearest strong key support level or the real level of a support? In my opinion, the answer lies exactly right there. Let's just check on this, check this on the left side, and let's start with it one by one, so we can see. Right here, a real level of a support, real level of a support, a real level, a real level. Then we can see here, guys, a fake breakout has occurred. Let's keep it rolling. Keep scrolling more to the left. Check this out. Then we are again having here a fake breakout from that level of a support, and then the real level of a support at 0.94563 has been respected repeatedly as a new real level of a support. And then right there, check this out, guys. This is amazing. We're having here again real level of a support and then fake breakouts. Keep rolling. Go to the left side, and as we can see here, the breakout and then a real level of a resistance has occurred. Now we can actually expect from the USDCHF to fall again right here to that level of a real support, and most likely is going to be respecting that level, hoping that we will not see any fake breakouts, and most likely we will not see fake breakouts. Why? Because we already have here one fake breakout and then again another major fake breakouts. So that makes two of them in a row. It doesn't actually it's very, very, very rare to see 3 attempts in a row of a fake breakouts. So we already have here 2 attempts, guys. Therefore, most likely the market is gonna be respecting that level of a real support. Therefore, we have to wait for the USDCHF to fall for about 36 pips before we can start buying it. This time, we will be aiming the real level of a resistance right here at 0.96802, which means the target is going to be about 133 pips of profit against the safe zone, which shouldn't be ranging lower than this level of a support right here at 0.94830, which means the safe zone is ranging for about 63 pips against 133 pips of profit. Moving now to the gold. Alright, so the gold is approaching the take profit level, so we can actually expect from the gold to continue the fall till it reaches that level of a previous resistance, and afterwards it's gonna make a pullback. But the question is, how far is the gold gonna continue the fall, and how far is gonna hold the pullback? Let's just delete the old signal, and let's see now what we can do next with the gold. So all we need to do right now is just move to the daily chart. Alright, so on the daily chart right now, what we can see right here, my friends, is the real level of a support right here, where the gold is going to. However, what about the resistance levels? Now, you might tell me the resistance level is right there, or right here, at 1757.71, but the gold has already break out from that level of a real support, a resistance. So if the gold has made any breakouts right here, if the gold is gonna ever make any pullback right here, where the reversal is gonna occur, or the next reversal gonna occur? The answer lies right here on the left side. As you can see, that was, my friends, a real level of a resistance at 1745.50. Check this out. So we had right here a real level of a resistance for multiple times, and keep in mind I'm on the daily chart. Now, what happened next is we had right here a fake breakout from that level of a resistance, and then this wick right here represents the respecting of that level of a resistance. Now what happened later is another fake breakout, and as you can see, these tails right here represents a support, which means that level of a real resistance has already become a new support. Therefore, if the market is gonna make a pullback right here upon the pressure from that support at 1735, most likely it's gonna make a pullback, respects that level of a real previous resistance right here, and then the gold is gonna actually continue the fall. I don't see the gold actually rising at this point. I mean, I don't expect from the gold to continue the rise. I mean, this is not actually a real support level. I don't see the gold actually gonna make any real bullish reversal until it reaches that level of a support right here at 1700 exactly. Before that, I'm not expecting to buy the gold at all. Most likely it's gonna continue the fall till it reaches that level of a support exactly at 1700. Now, let's now move to the 4-hour time frame. Now on the 4-hour time frame, we just need to scroll to the left side to find that level of a real resistance, which is exactly right here actually. Pay attention, guys. Right now on the 4-hour time frame, we can see here the real level of a resistance has already been respected, as we have explained earlier on the daily chart, and right here we can see the fake breakouts. Keep it rolling. Let me just scroll to the left side right now, and let's see right here the resistance has already been respected. As we can see right here, these 3 attempts right here, guys, represents the resistance number 1. Now all we need to do is waiting for the gold to rise again to reach the same level of a resistance to create the second attempt of it, and after that point we can start shorting the gold, which means we have to wait for it to rise for about 84 pips before we can start sell the gold. Another way to confirm this is, of course, by using the trend lines. And all I need to do is simply draw here a resistance trend line from this trend line level to this trend line level. And all I need to do right now, my friends, is just simply place it right here at the nearest support trend line, which can be found exactly right there. So right here we can see the support trend line, which has already become a resistance trend line. And if the gold is going to make a pullback like this, most likely is going to be retesting the same level of a resistance trend line, and also creating the second attempt of a resistance on horizontal level. And after that, we can start shorting the gold. And of course, this time, let me just move to the daily chart. For the take profit level, it's going to be placed. Let me just be accurate, guys. Most likely actually you can keep the trade running till the market reaches the previous resistance or the nearest resistance to that bullish breakout candle right there, which means we can actually expect about 280 pips profit from the signal against, moving back to the 4-hour time frame. Let me just scroll to the left side, please. I want to be sure. Yes, that's perfect. The safe zone will not be ranging more than 130 pips against 286 pips of profit. And there goes your signal, my friends, for the gold and the other USD pairs for today. I hope everything is gonna be okay, guys, and hopefully this week we will all make profits with our signals. Now, of course, don't forget that the premium group have actually made 100% of profits this week so far. Monday was actually a great day for the premium group, guys. I'm so proud of the results. It's really outstanding. As we can see, all these profits, it's really great, and I'm sure the clients are very happy and pleased for the experience of the premium group. And of course, I have to remind everyone that just because these signals came from Xtreme Trader doesn't mean at all that they will be 100% in profit. There is always a chance that I might actually misread the market. There is always a chance that I might actually have made mistakes reading this market, and these signals might go terribly wrong. So again, please be careful and be wise and trade wisely, guys. And be sure that in Forex, there is no such thing as guaranteed profits. Always make sure that every trade you have prepared for any potential losses. Every trade is investment alone. So make sure that you have prepared for any losses happen from these signals. However, thankfully in Xtreme Trader, we are always able to make a comeback. If we have made any mistakes in our signals, we will recover, thankfully, and hopefully, of course, we will be recovering the signals or the lost money from the next signals onward. Anyway, sorry for the long speech, and of course, again, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. So until then, I hope that is informative to you, and I would like to thank you for watching.